Hello. There's an international summit going on in Glasgow right now, of all places, and it's called COP26. No doubt you have heard of it. And the name is as follows. It will be attended by countries that signed the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, that's UNFCCC, a treaty agreed in 1994. The 2021 meeting will be the 26th meeting, which is why it's called COP26. Okay, well, this is, of course, a great chance for Nicola Sturgeon, First Minister of Scotland, to pretend that she actually counts for something on the world stage. Oh, before I carry on, I want to talk about mirrors because they feature in this. You see, mirrors have often had a lot of superstition attached to them. People in some places have the idea that a mirror actually steals your soul. And of course, there's the story of Narcissus, the beautiful young man who saw himself in the mirror of a flat pool and fell so much in love with his own image that he just gazed on that and wasted away. And to a certain extent, that's how I feel about politicians nowadays. They may not be looking in mirrors, they are seeing their reflections in cameras, but it amounts to the same thing. They just love to see themselves in the cameras, in the mirror of the world's eye. And this COP26 is a fine way to do it. It's a nice chance for all sorts of second-rate politicians who can't manage domestic problems to pretend that they're doing something. Oh yes, they're jetting in on their magic, non-polluting flying carpets from all over the world. An irony, by the way, which has not escaped the attention of even the most enthusiastic commentators. Meanwhile, the worst polluter on the planet, China, and one which is actually carving away whole mountains in its pursuit of coal, which it then burns in thousands of generating stations, whatever they're called. It's changing the ecosystem, for instance, of the province of Shanxi by just exposing mountainsides and that sort of thing. That very country is the only one restricting its presence in the discussion to a Zoom attendance, which adds satire to irony. As if that were not enough, the train from Euston Station to Glasgow, Euston is of course in the capital, and that was going to be filled with the lower grade attendees, the ones without the private jets. That train was cancelled on the first day of COP26 when a tree fell on the railway line, stranding hundreds, I don't know what, maybe thousands of people, well, eco-larpers anyway, in London. It seems that the people who like to eco-larp saving nature are now having nature turn against them. And remember, it's not nice to fool Mother Nature. You honestly couldn't make this up. But despite the lack of lower grade useful idiots and Thunberg acolytes, the meeting was enthusiastically attended by the great and the good. Pay no attention to that man behind the curtain. And that's why I say that the whole thing is nothing more than smoke and mirrors. The smoke is from China and the mirrors are the cameras, the ones the politicians use to admire themselves. Why not treat yourself or a favoured relative or friend to these magnificent examples of merch? The mugs and t-shirts come in the Graniopteryx design or Granbo with a firearm or the more deadly knitting needles. Go to www.graniopteryx.com and whatever platform you're watching this on, please click like, subscribe and share, share, share.